At 85, Smokey Robinson reflects on a remarkable life. Born William Robinson Jr. in 1940s, Detroit, Smokey's humble beginnings laid the foundation for a career that would shape the music industry. Raised in the northern part of the city, Smokey was influenced by his close-knit family and the rhythm of the community. His mother, Flossie, worked tirelessly to provide for the family, while his older sister, Geraldine, often took on a parental role. Though his father was absent at times, Smokey never lacked love. As a child, Smokey was drawn to the music of Jackie Wilson and Nolan Strong, which planted the seeds for his future in music. His love for singing and songwriting led him to form several groups, and eventually, he created the legendary Miracles. Detroit's evolving music scene became the backdrop for Smokey's blossoming talent, setting the stage for his rise to fame. Meeting Berry Gordy and the birth of Motown, Smokey's big break came when he met Berry Gordy, the ambitious founder of Motown, in 1957. Berry recognized Smokey's potential, seeing the raw talent and endless possibilities within his songwriting. After hearing Smokey sing and reviewing his notebooks full of unfinished songs, Berry took him under his wing. This partnership would become a cornerstone of both men's careers. With Berry as his mentor and collaborator, Smokey's songwriting took flight. His first major success came when the Miracles released Shop Around in 1960, which became Motown's first million seller. This hit propelled Smokey into the spotlight and proved that the quiet boy from Detroit had real talent. Throughout the 60s, Smokey not only became a star with the Miracles, but also established himself as a driving force at Motown, contributing to the label's signature sound and success. Smokey Robinson's role in the Motown sound. By the mid-60s, Smokey Robinson was no longer just a performer. He had become an integral part of Motown's growth, writing and producing hits for some of the label's biggest stars. His songwriting skills helped define the Motown sound, blending emotional depth with catchy melodies. Smokey's influence reached beyond the Miracles, as he wrote and produced for iconic artists like Marvin Gaye, The Temptations, and Mary Wells. His gentle, poetic style resonated deeply with audiences, and his lyrics often captured universal emotions like love and heartache. In the studio, Smokey was known for his patience and dedication to perfection. As Motown's vice president by the age of 30, Smokey had become a respected leader, guiding the label's artists and shaping its musical direction. Despite his success, the pressure of this role began to take its toll on him, signaling the beginning of more personal and professional challenges. Marriage and struggles behind the scenes. Smokey's personal life, particularly his marriage to fellow Miracles member Claudette Rogers, was not immune to the pressures of fame. Married in 1959, Smokey and Claudette became one of Motown's most beloved couples. However, the demands of constant touring, the emotional toll of being away from home, and the strain of being in the public eye began to test their relationship. Claudette endured multiple miscarriages, adding further stress to their marriage. Despite their deep affection for each other, the lifestyle they led, full of travel, public attention, and personal sacrifices, made their marriage increasingly difficult. Smokey, while committed to his family, struggled to balance his growing responsibilities at Motown with his personal life. As the years went on, the emotional distance between them grew, and by the mid-80s, their marriage was quietly falling apart, leading to a separation in 1986. The struggles of addiction and recovery. By the early 80s, Smokey's personal struggles began to affect every aspect of his life. The emotional strain, combined with the lifestyle of a rock star, led to Smokey developing an addiction to cocaine. What began as a casual indulgence eventually turned into full-blown dependency, which threatened to undo everything he had worked for. Addiction began to overshadow his career, and Smokey's once steady and disciplined approach to life became clouded by confusion and self-doubt. His physical health began to deteriorate, and his relationships with friends and family suffered. For a man who had built a career on emotional clarity and the power of his words, Smokey found himself lost in a haze of substance abuse. His creativity slowed, and the confidence that once defined him was in short supply. Smokey's descent into addiction culminated in a personal breaking point, one that would force him to reevaluate his life and his future. A turning point, Smokey's recovery and return to music. Smokey's journey to recovery was neither quick nor easy, but it was transformative. Recognizing the toll that addiction had taken on his life, Smokey took the first steps toward reclaiming his health and his spirit. With the support of close friends and his newfound commitment to spirituality, Smokey began to heal. By the time he released One Heartbeat in 1987, he had found a new sense of purpose. The album marked not just an artistic revival, but a return to his roots, a return to the Smokey Robinson that fans had always loved. His voice regained its calm steadiness, and his songwriting reflected a new depth, informed by his struggles and his recovery. Smokey's return to the spotlight was a testament to his resilience, showing that even after hitting rock bottom, it's possible to rebuild and emerge stronger than ever. The later years, a new beginning, and the allegations. In the years following his recovery, Smokey Robinson found new stability in his personal life. In 2002, he married Frances Gladney, an interior designer with whom he had a long-standing friendship before their romance blossomed. However, in 2025, Smokey's life was once again thrust into the spotlight, but this time for a much darker reason. A lawsuit was filed against him by 4 former housekeepers, who accused him of intimate assault and other forms of misconduct. The allegations spanned a period of nearly 2 decades, from 2007 to 2024, and were accompanied by claims of poor working conditions and labor violations. Smokey and his wife, Frances, vehemently denied the accusations and filed a countersuit for defamation and elder abuse. As the legal battle unfolded, the public image of Smokey Robinson was called into question, casting a shadow over his long-standing reputation as the soulful voice of love. The future of Smokey Robinson's legacy. As the lawsuits and criminal investigations continue, Smokey Robinson's legacy hangs in the balance. For decades, he has been celebrated for his contributions to music, his poetic songwriting, and his influence on the Motown era. However, the allegations against him have raised difficult questions about the intersection of celebrity, power, and accountability. As the legal proceedings unfold, the public is left to reflect on the complexities of idolizing figures like Smokey, whose legacies are often built on both their talents and their imperfections. Whether Smokey's reputation will be forever tarnished by these accusations, or whether he will find a way to clear his name, remains to be seen. What is certain, however, is that Smokey Robinson's journey, one filled with incredible highs and painful lows, will remain an indelible part of the music industry's history.